Most people trying to start their first AI business are doing it completely wrong. They're spending months trying to build the next ChatGPT when that is not going to work. But I've literally made over $37,000 in the past month using tools that are already out there and not writing a single line of code. And the crazy part is anybody can do this right now if they just understand what I'm about to break down in this. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact system I used to go from zero to over $100,000 in profit at just 19 years old with my AI business. I'm going to show you how I got my first client, how I built and scaled my offer, and then lastly, how I moved into my dream Miami high-rise at just 18 years old. But now I'm 19 now, and I did this with no funding, no upfront capital, and this is not going to be one of those basic hustle videos where I just tell you to work hard, etc. No, I'm going to legitimately break it down step by step, and if you could follow these accordingly, you will be successful and you will be able to apply the same concepts to your AI business. So if you're new here, my name is Angelo, and I built my company Vocal Chat from the beautiful comfort of my college dorm room just about a year ago. I scaled it to over 6 figures in profit, and pretty much what we do is we sell AI agents to business owners, and this allows them to scale their operations and fix their current problems within their business and make sure really no lead ever falls through the cracks. But I didn't have some crazy setup. This is pretty much the only picture I had of my college dorm. I was in my college dorm. In fact, I had Miami high-rise view on the wall, which is funny because now I'm there right now. But all I literally had was ChatGPT and my laptop and a dream. And I knew that this AI gold rush was here and it was coming because I was using ChatGPT for all of my schoolwork and all of my assignments. But I knew that there was a way to apply it to business owners in this whole AI gold rush. There was so much buzz about AI, but I didn't know how to do it. And I think anyone that gets into the AI space of some capacity can be successful, but there's a few things you guys need to understand that will separate you and actually make you a lot of money into the space. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. All right, step 1, don't build the AI, build the solution. This is so important. Everyone thinks that they need some crazy AI app to make money, but that's the biggest mistake that you can make as a beginner and as a rookie in this space. You don't need to reinvent ChatGPT. You just need to package existing AI technology to solve a problem for a real business. For example, there's all these existing tools, Retail, NAN, Make.com. You could use and leverage and learn all of those. Or you could go on Upwork, Fiverr, Discord, school communities, and find developers that know how to leverage all of these tools, allowing you to make a lot more money a lot faster, right? Because the biggest part about running a business is you have to understand to be able to delegate the things that you really aren't the best at. And doing this allows you to. You can no problem go and learn these free tools. If you don't want a quick rundown, Make.com controls the back end, NAN controls the back end, and Retail is the front end of these AI agents. But if you don't want to build these agents out, you can simply go on Fiverr, Upwork, or join these paid school and Discord communities and just find developers that will do it for you and already experts in the platform and delegate 10 to 20% of your job to those developers. And that's exactly what I do. And even though I'm at, about 70 to 80% profit margin with my business, it's much more worth it for me because if I provide a really good solution to my client, I will make a lot more money. So instead of going out and building some crazy complex NAN and Make.com retail solution that takes you 2 weeks, but nobody wants your product, what you actually have to do is you have to think about which niche are you going to target and how are you going to help them. That's literally the best place to start. So I made a few questions here to sort of ask yourself and understand, okay, well, if I could do this for a business, I will be able to create a profitable business around this. Does that make sense? So who has a daily pain point? Who's wasting hours every day doing the repetitive stuff, calls, follow-up, scheduling, data entry, etc.? Where are they leaking money? Where do they lose revenue because of slow responses, misleads, or bad follow-up? What's actually repeatable? What tasks happen over and over that they don't require emotion or creativity from a human? What do they already pay humans to do? If someone's paid to do it manually, AI can probably do it cheaper and faster. And would fixing this problem be of any value to them? If the answer is yes, it's a real problem worth solving, not a nice to have. If you're wondering the problem I chose to solve, I knew that these service-based business owners every single day were working on the job, right? Painters, roofers, gyms, HVAC, cleaners, whatever it is. So I took an AI voice agent and plugged it into their business that allowed them to work 24/7, respond instantly, have low cost, handle unlimited calls, and be 100% accurate. And again, going to above, I didn't actually build it. I used these platforms to build them on these platforms. Does that make sense? Delegation. So I still have not written a single line of code, right? So, well, why would someone go with AI versus traditional hiring? Well, I'll give you guys a quick rundown. Well, if you're a business owner, you got to put yourself in a business owner's shoes, right? If you're going to hire a receptionist, $50, $60, $70,000 a year, that receptionist is going to only be working 9 to 5. It's going to have perks, sick days, whatever. But let's say they're on the job. If they get in more than 3 calls at once, 2 of those leads are going to another business, right? They're going to a competitor. Whereas an AI is able to handle an unlimited amount of calls at once, and it has consistent conversational flow, meaning it's honestly probably going to be way more consistent than the actual receptionist. It's working 24/7 and it books jobs while the client is literally sleeping. That's value. So you don't have to exactly copy me, but the truth is, this is why I chose my niche. But ask yourself these questions, figure out who are you going to target and what solution are you going to provide for them, and don't spend so much time building out a complex solution. Wow, this looks like a crazy throw up of drawings, but you get the point. Don't spend so much time building out a crazy complex solution. Just really figure out who you're going to help and how you're going to help them. And if you don't want to build it out yourself, just delegate to these platforms, and it's the best way to go about it. Okay, so step 2, put yourself out there, because everybody wants AI right now. This is the part that truthfully nobody talks about. You can have the cleanest AI setup, the best offer, the perfect system, but if you're not putting yourself out there, none of it matters. Right now, everyone wants AI. Every business owner has heard about it, but they have no clue how to use it. The second you show that you even have a little bit more knowledge than they do, you automatically become an expert within their eyes. You need to understand the business owner's knowledge. They know nothing about AI. They just know it's a new thing. They don't know how to use it, and they have no idea how to incorporate it. And it's not really hard to have more knowledge than them, because they have absolutely zero. So your knowledge, you just need to know how to sell the AI. You need to be able to listen to their problems and know exactly where AI fits into their business. Again, you don't even know how to build it. You just need to understand the basic use cases of AI and how to apply it into your business. It's not hard. You just have to have time to learn this, and it will immediately separate you within the space. You do not need to be some tech genius. You just need to be one step ahead of the average person, and that's enough to get paid and make a profitable business. And as you go, you will learn a lot more about AI in the actual space. The best way to start is to talk to people you already know, friends, family, anyone in your circle. Their guard is already down. They trust you. So just bring it up casually. Yo, I've been building some AI systems that can help businesses automate stuff. You know anyone who might need something like that? Or just begin talking about this new business that you're starting. 70% of the time, they'll say something like, actually, my uncle owns a painting company, or my friend runs a gym. That's how you get your first few opportunities, warm connections. They're everything when you're starting out, honestly. Like, if you could just get a few warm connections, you could literally build the foundation of your business to something super strong, and then you could use that money to scale with ads, etc. And once you've talked to your circle, start actually branching out, cold calling, walking into local businesses, just starting conversations. I used to walk into places and be like, hey, I'm testing this new AI voice agent that books leads automatically. Can I show you what it sounds like real quick? You'll get told no a lot, but here's the truth. Every no just means that you're one step closer to a yes, right? That's the biggest thing you need to remember, and that's the biggest thing you need to understand to keep going. You don't need everyone to say yes. You really just need one deal to make it all worth it. That one yes to pay your rent, prove your offer, and give you the confidence to scale. So stop overthinking it. AI is hot right now, and people are looking for someone like you to show them how to use it. Put yourself out there, have real conversation, and watch what happens. I guarantee you will be surprised by the results that you can be achieved by just putting yourself out there in this AI space. So step 3 is to sell the outcome, not the technology. This has been a common theme throughout the video, but the truth is, this is where most people screw up. They get obsessed with explaining how the AI works, the automations, the tools, the integration. But here's the truth. Business owners don't care about the tech. They care what it does for them. So instead of saying things like, this can integrate into your CRM seamlessly, which is great, can speak really human-like, team of expert devs, fraction the cost, answers 24/7, use the most advanced AI software, huge custom workflow, complete custom built-out agent. You should say instead, and obviously they will know all these perks when you're pitching, but the actual selling points is it returns you your valuable time. If every call is answered, the $10,000 of lost revenue will be won back. Imagine having to only worry about the in-person clients instead of the potential ones all the time. Allowing these calls to be answered automatically gives you more family time. Imagine if you didn't have to listen to another unqualified lead and lose time on the job. Spend more time doing what you do best, right? There's 2 different approaches to this entire thing, and truthfully, this one has not worked very well, and this one has worked very well for me. And of course they work in tune with each other, right? Meaning they do need to know all these things, right? But this isn't what you should lead with. You should lead with this, because this is what separates you. This draws their emotions into the call, meaning that emotions is the only way to generate some sort of urgency on that call with the client. So if you tie in the emotional things and what their life could look like with the AI, then you could go into how amazing it is to seal the deal. Step 4 is that you need to get one insane result. You need a really strong proven product. Don't worry about scaling yet. Focus on one crazy win. That first client is your entire foundation. It's like a tree with roots. That's why I have it included. Treat them like your business depends on it, because it honestly does. Be hands-on, track every booked lead, tweak the AI responses, make sure they see real results. You do not need 100 clients. You just need one result that creates the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 clients. In my first month of starting my AI agency, I had 0 leads, nothing. It didn't go well. The second month, I landed one client for $4,000. That same month, I did about $12,000 with my AI business because that one client gave me access to their network. And if you can do the same thing, you will be able to build and stem a profitable AI agency so much faster than the average person. Step 5 is to scale with proof and partnerships. Now you got that one testimonials and you got real results. That's when the game actually changes. Use those testimonials everywhere, in ads, in videos, in your cold messages. Proof sells way harder than any script will. Make simple content explaining what you do, or run some sort of short form advertisements that will bring more people in and see your system in action. You'll attract better clients who already trust you. And the smartest move is to actually build a referral network. This is an absolute game changer. And you need to ask your current clients, hey, you know anyone else who could use this? And reward them when they bring people in. Either decrease their monthly retainer or allow them to sort of get a profit off the other people's deals, which is kind of fucked up, but I've done it. That one strategy alone can double your client base without you even spending a dollar using any paid ads. You got to get your agency to at least 20, 30K a month before you use any, $20,000 a month before you do any ads. Because if you could build a strong network, running ads will become a lot easier. And that's how you scale. Proof, authority, and word of mouth of working together. Okay, so that is the final flow for success, right? Step 1, build a real solution that's helping real people, not spending hours building some complex solution that doesn't actually help anyone, that no one wants it. Actually build a real solution. And then step 2 is to talk to real people. Go out, put yourself out there, go in the AI space and actually start communicating. Step 3 is to sell the outcome, not the tech, right? If you're selling the outcome, people are going to be much more susceptible to buying because you're tying their emotions into the call and you're creating urgency. The technology doesn't create urgency, it's just a nice add-on. Step 4, get one insane result. Really get one good result with your AI agency, and this creates a strong foundation and builds the roots of your tree to grow. If you're actually serious about getting into the AI space and landing results, if you follow these 5 steps, you will see results and you will be successful. And this is truthfully all you need. But if this does sound a little bit overwhelming, I've linked a free call booking link down below if you want to work with me one-on-one. But the truth is I'm very specific with who I work with, and you do need to fill out a few questions. And if you're a good fit, we could hop on a call and we could see if we'd be a good fit to work together. But other than that, if you guys actually want to make money in the AI space, please follow these steps and I guarantee you will see results. I'm 19. I'm not special. I just stopped watching everybody else talk about AI and started building a successful agency with it. If I can do it from a dorm room with 0 coding skills, you can too. This is the year you stop being a spectator and actually take action with the AI space, because this is going to be the biggest opportunity and you guys are still early. Like, subscribe, and peace and